Workouts are done for the summer. Canceling tomorrow, except for this. You got some shooting to do, except for this. We got to finish with something, team.
Yep.
Right? 140 is your goal in 2 minutes shoot goal. 140 is your goal in 2 minutes shoot. Now you got a choice right now. We're hoping we're going to get 140 and we're 137 and hoping somebody bangs a three at the buzzer, or we going for the all-time record and going down.
All-time
record. It's all mentality. All mentality. Finish this thing right.
Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. All out. All out.
Let's go. That was fantastic. Good job, Mitch. Did you actually make one?
Yeah.
You did?
I did 2 back-to-back.
Back-to-back late?
2 back-to-back.
Late clutch Mitch. Clutch. You know what's a great lesson for us, guys? Right? You know who was shooting some Scud missiles this morning? Took him an hour to make something. You know who just hit game winner for us?
Yeah, boy.
Hey, guys, that's why we coach you the way we do. That's why we push you the way we do. Right? You just gotta trust us, man. Everything we do is to make you better, right? And help our team be successful, right? Including staying for an hour until you get a shooting drill. Until you hit a couple big ones late too, right? When we were pushing, right? The more you go through, right? The more adversity you face, the more you come together, the better you're going to be. That's what this thing is all about. You guys have had a great summer. We got our meeting for awards, right? Can we tell them there's a meal?
Sure.
Did I tell you where we're going? Boathouse, baby. Burgers, ribs, and chicken. Let's go. Let's go. Sir, we are down there.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
315.
All right, Summer Awards. Summer Awards. Great time. You guys all voted. These are player-only votes. All right, no coach input whatsoever. Okay. The most important thing we do, all right, and we did this summer, and we're going to continue to do. Again, this isn't something that like you get to a point. It's like, oh, we got this. It's a daily thing, man. All right, build our identity and become a team. Make it about the team. Right, and winning, and not selling. Right, we made progress in that. Absolutely, there's no question. Right, there's no question. Now, a big part of that, right, is these awards that we're giving out. Okay, so the first one, right, the Trayvon Faulkner Best Teammate Award. You guys all got to meet Trayvon the other day. Since I've been here, right, best teammate we've had. I mean, I'm talking to dude. His only thought was his boys and winning. That's it, right? And the award is, right? You get hype for your teammates, right? You're in your teammates, you cheer them on, right? You got to do both. You got to do both, right? And the winner is LJ Webb! Get on! Put it on, that's your team, baby. You're a sellout. Yeah!
Our guys have done a really good job this summer, and you know we're very conscious of the fact that we've got a lot of new guys, and so what we would consider our culture is new to a lot of people, and so we want to do everything that we can to build team and reward and measure the things that matter most to us, not only from a basketball standpoint, like a fan might normally think of statistically, but also from an attitude standpoint, from a being a great teammate standpoint, from a competitive standpoint. And so the summer awards were kind of just a way, I think, to, you know, dare I say, build culture and reward the things that, you know, are really important to us.
The Mr. Fisk Award goes to the guy that his teammates believe is not only our best defender, right, but a guy that's committed to defending at a high level. Right? Mr. Fisk Award goes to Donovan O'Day! Yeah. The locks, baby. You're putting the locks on.
The season, the summer, it's a grind, man. It is a grind. It's hard, and it has to be hard in order for you to be good. So it's great when you do have those opportunities to be a little bit more lighthearted, to kind of, you know, have some fun, that you take advantage of those, because, you know, these guys are, you know, they're basically pros now, but they're still young. They're still young men. So we got to make sure that, you know, we balance, you know, the hard work with a little bit of lightheartedness, but then be able to switch it back to, all right, now it's time to get back to work. So, and those guys have done a great job with that. They did a great job this summer, and I know they will this season.
All right. This is the guy that he's our first pick, right? Because he's a bad boy, he gets stuff done, he's all about winning, and when it gets hard, you can count on this dude. I want him in the trenches with him, all right? Our 3 Days in March award, all right? We're gonna have him sign the month of March. Peep that it says 2026, all right? 3 Days in March award goes to LJ Whalen! Yeah. Big signature, baby. Big signature, yeah. You know it's Tuesday night. I don't know which one. Yeah, hold it up. Hold it up. LJ Whalen.
At Barleycorns, we create an atmosphere you'll love for the experiences you'll remember. From special celebrations and laughter with family, to electrifying games and victory laps with friends. We help add that extra sizzle to your new favorite moments. So get over here and enjoy the best scene in town. Barleycorns, your neighborhood sports bar and grill. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
We live with you, build with you, grow up with you, and dream with you. At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do. You're our neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you.
At Penn Station, your ears may hear, and your craving deep inside hears.
Premium meats grilled with fresh sliced veggies, topped with cheese and served melty hot, straight from the oven. You craving what I'm craving?
Earn rewards you crave with Penn Station Rewards. Earn points redeemable for free subs and favorites like fresh cut fries, fresh squeezed lemonade, and more. Penn Station.
Love your sub. Earn rewards you crave.
Player interviews for the Darrin Horn Show are provided by Penn Station.
Okay. Way to get weak side one.
Fine. Crash, baseline it out. Good job. Good. Way to run, Cal. Good seal, Addy. Good, Bryce. Job, Sean. I got ball. Job, one way to run. First three. Hey, hold up, coach. Hey, guys, we got to get better. And some of you know better, all right? Wama, you're learning. You've been here a week, all right? If I catch a ball with at least 1 foot in the paint, there are no dribbles. What are we going to do if somebody dribbles the ball in that traffic? We're going to take it from them. Turn and get the ball on the rim. Hey, offense is all about creating rim pressure, all right? We'll keep showing you all the different ways we do that. We can't get better rim pressure than an early catch in transition, 3 feet from the basket. Turn and get on the rim without dribbling. Go.
They've been great. I mean, Wama has a great personality. Ethan is very mature and also very good communicator. So they've done a really good job molding with the team. I took Ethan out for a coffee the other day, and he's like, hey, man, the guys are really taking me under their wing. I mean, the first week here, Addison, Kale, Sean took Wama to their apartment, hung out with them. Like, they've done a great job, our guys that have been here, making these guys feel at home. And Wama and Ethan have come into the family and done a great job adjusting and getting their feet wet.
You know, one day in practice, you know, my knee just swelled up. Actually, it was before July 4th, the break time, where I started to really notice. And then when we came back, it was still swollen. So, you know, I got with Nate, our trainer, and he just told me that, you know, we should get an MRI, you know. But I was still practicing. I didn't think anything of it, just because I always have, like, everybody has knee pains. I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy either, you know. But I guess Nate just said, you know, let's get an MRI, and then they told me the news. So my thought process was just kind of, you know, he said it wasn't long, you know, 6 to 8 weeks is really not that long. You know, I still get to play and practice before the season starts, but I just feel like that process was just, I knew that I was going to get back and I was going to be better. So, you know, I was more encouraged than devastated, honestly.
Hey, let's get it stopped.
I'll tell you when to go. I would just say the winning culture. Coach Horn, he was great at just selling the arena, their culture of winning games. You know, that's my biggest thing. Like, this is my last year. I want to be able to win, go to March Madness, you know. Like, I just feel like I'm a winner. So that's probably the main thing. I also like the player development. You know, I want to play overseas after this. So, like, just being able to develop me into the player I need to be, it was also, like, a big reason that I wanted to go.
You know, in the portal area, when there's not much time in recruiting, you know, we were really purposeful this spring specifically about not only the kind of player and the basketball part, which he checks all those boxes, but, you know, what kind of person are we getting? What kind of teammate are we getting? What's the work ethic like? And everything that we heard about Sean was rave reviews, and he's demonstrated that in his time here. Lives in the gym, has been a tremendous teammate, kind of has a almost older brother vibe. You know, we've been calling him Unc, you know, like he's Uncle Sean, just because he's the oldest player on our team. It's a 6-year college basketball, and he's really just got a good way about him.
I would say I'm more of a physical guard. You know, I'm a driver. You know, I can also shoot it as well. I feel like I'm more all around. I can play defense as well. So I also say like an all-around guard, you know, that can do it all. You know, you need me to play defense, I'll play defense. I also get a bucket too, so whatever you want, I feel like I do.
At the end of the year last year, coming from the NAIA, right after the tournament, I kind of knew that I was transferring because I was graduating from Georgetown and I wanted to pursue my master's. So NKU was a perfect spot. Like, I knew as soon as if they contacted me, I was going to go there because they have a great master's program and they have a winning culture. And like, I love to win. That's all I've been about is winning. And pursuing my master's for free and winning, that's just all I could ask for.
Represent Northern Kentucky, represent the state. Is that still a thing with the transfer portal?
I mean, we believe it is. It definitely is to me as a coach and a Kentucky native myself. And I think it is to the players from the state, that we recruit. I know it meant a lot to Tay to be able to stay close to home and play in a program in his home state that's been very successful. I think that was a really big deal to him.
Playing close to home is one of the biggest things for me. And doing it like in a state that you were like raised in and like people actually know about, like a lot of people know about Northern, all those schools. It's fun. It's great to me.
After they have these drafts, right, in the NFL draft especially, they come back the next day and then maybe even at the end of the next year and talk about, steals of the draft kind of thing. I think if you were doing that with portal recruiting classes, that we may look back and say that Tay Dozier was the steal of the portal class. I think this is a guy that really impacts the game in a lot of ways. There's legitimately no area of the game that he doesn't impact. Has tremendous length and athleticism. The most athletic wing that we've had in terms of verticality and getting off the floor that we've had since I've been here. And he's a guy that can defend and steal the basketball. He blocks shots at 6'5" from the wing position. Offensively, he's tremendous in transition. He's got a really good feel. He's an outstanding passer. He's capable of knocking down shots. And again, he's got a chance to, I think, become an elite perimeter offensive rebounder, not just in our league, but in all of college basketball. He's a guy that can really get on the offensive glass. And so I think you're going to see a guy that's really a bit of a jack of all trades that impacts a lot that our fans are going to love.
Nice finish, Tay. Nice finish, Tay.
I think with Tay, one of the things that stands out for me is a conversation I had with his coach, Chris Briggs, who's, one of the best coaches in the country. Has done a tremendous job at Georgetown. And, he said, look, Tay is a guy that if my wife and I went out of town, we'd want him to keep our kids. And you're going to have absolutely zero issues with him in terms of taking care of his business, showing up to work every day, being a great teammate, business degree at Georgetown College, in a master's program here at NKU, really committed to getting his master's and completing it in 1 year, a la Josh Stilling. And so, this is a guy that's really the complete package. And, Rick, as we've talked about so many times, and we try to also, let all of the fans know, this guy's the consummate old school student athlete. Like, we're still doing that, at NKU. These guys are still coming in here. They're still going to class. They're still getting degrees. And in his case, going to be a master's degree from NKU. And then they're also representing our program really well on the court. And so we're thrilled to have Tay Dozier.
At Barleycorns, we create an atmosphere you'll love for the experiences you'll remember. From special celebrations and laughter with family, to electrifying games and victory laps with friends. We help add that extra sizzle to your new favorite moments. So get over here and enjoy the best scene in town. Barleycorns, your neighborhood sports bar and grill. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
We live with you, build with you, grow up with you, and dream with you. At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do. You're our neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you.
At Penn Station, your ears may hear, and your craving deep inside hears.
Premium meats grilled with fresh sliced veggies, topped with cheese and served melty hot, straight from the oven. You craving what I'm craving?
Earn rewards you crave with Penn Station Rewards. Earn points redeemable for free subs and favorites like fresh cut fries, fresh squeezed lemonade, and more. Penn Station.
Love your sub. Earn rewards you crave.
Here we go. All right.
why we're here today. Next slide, BH. Playing some all-out trivia.
Yeah.
All-out trivia. Before we get going and explain the rules, we're going to get organized in our teams. Next slide, here are your teams. So grab a table, get in your teams. You have 2 minutes. Pay attention. You have 2 minutes to get in your teams at a table and then get a creative name. You got to come up with a creative name. We're going to write on the board and figure out who's going to be your main writer for the answers. 2 minutes. Ready to go.
I mean, I think the best teams I've been a part of have a level of respect for each other. Everyone's not best friends, but they have a level of respect. And I think that starts with knowing somebody's past, knowing their family, knowing things they like, they don't like. And we thought just putting that in a game and team competitive setting would be good for our guys to know some things. And I think even the coaches, we learned stuff about our players that everybody didn't know. And that having that stuff out there is really good for our team. And actually, it's even come up since then in just regular conversation because now we know that about them.
I mean, you're talking about guys that are coming from all over the place, literally, in our case, all over the world, right? And, you know, as we tell them all the time, you don't have to be best friends and hang out 24 hours a day, but you can't not know each other at all, and you can't not spend some time together. And how do you get to know each other, you know, by spending time. And you know, we find, oddly enough, that today's player is a little less likely to dig in on some personal things. And so, you know, we prefaced it in the locker room by saying, how many brothers and sisters does Bryce Darbyshire have? You know, the answer is a lot, which is what some of them said. But you know, one person started rattling off all the names, but then forgot somebody, and so they were one short. And so just, you know, little things like that to get to know each other better and to build a team bond.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the name of the coach. I don't know the name of the coach. Y'all good? We didn't put one.